YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy DbKicks, and we are back with another video, man. And today, I just want to talk about the Air Max 270 Travis Scott. Obviously, you see by the title, not so much, not that hot or cop and all this stuff. No, we're not talking about that. Of course, we will talk about the sneakers app. If you're new to the channel, man, welcome. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hit that notification bell so you know your boy is dropping some heat, man. And if you are new to the channel, I'm DbKicks, of course, if you clicked on this video. I do sneaker reviews, SB news videos, clothing hauls, fear of God. So if any of that stuff kind of fits in your liking, then you come to the right place, man. And biggest thing about it over here in this channel, I'm always going to give you good quality reviews and honest feedback, honest opinions. We're gonna keep it real over here, man. That's what I do. Alright, so I was thinking today. I had zero intentions to talk about this shoe, right? But first things first, I know I mentioned I'm not gonna tell you like how to cop, but they are coming out on the sneakers app tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern time, retail price $170, and it will be a sneakers draw. Speaking of that, I will be going live at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. We're all gonna enter this draw together for whoever's going after that pair at 10 o'clock. And as soon as the results are over, we'll cut out of there, and hopefully somebody in the chat, in the live, gets that W. But here's where I'm getting at with this shoe. Is it really that good? Are they doing too much with Travis Scott shoes? Now, me personally, I am a fan of his shoes. I think his sneakers are very well executed. They're very well done. They make sense. The concepts are dope, and they just look good, man. I'm a fan of them. I'm a fan of every single one. I'm not too big on the Air Forces. I think the last Air Force he did is the best one, the one with the shroud on it. But anyways, I'm a big fan of all his shoes, and I think it's an Air Jordan 33 he did. That one's not all that great either. So here's what I want to talk about. You know, this is the first Travis Scott that's came out that I'm really just like, you know what? I don't even know about these. Even though they do resell for a good amount, all of his sneakers always resell. These are sitting at, right now, last time I checked, they're going for about 600 in my size. Last week they were 13. The release happens tomorrow. They're probably gonna dip. We don't know. This market is completely unpredictable. But I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about it. Well, I don't think the colorway is bad, but it's just something about that 270 that I'm not a fan of. Yeah, so it's just something about the 270 that I'm not sure of. It's not so much the colorway, it's the model, I think, is what's got me confused, all right? The vintage effect on the shoe, I'm not mad at that. I remember trying on a regular 270, and it's just, I don't know, it's just, the model to me is just not that great. This is just my opinion. I feel like I'm gonna keep it honest. I know a few people that like this shoe. Let's say I took that W, I get that shoe in hand, I feel like I'm gonna say, you know what, these ain't that bad. Especially for retail, being in this game for actually wanting to wear shoes, I could definitely see myself winning that shoe, and I'd probably keep it, or I'd at least trade it. I'd sell it to get something else, or I trade it. Is probably what I do. I pulled out two of his collaborations because these are the only two I have. The Travis Scott Jordan 6. This is my favorite one that he's done out of every single one. The 6 is my favorite. And I have his 1 as well, which is fire also, right? Pulling out these two shoes, right? These look amazing. Like, the 270 just does not compare to this, and it's not a Nike. It's not an Air Jordan, it's a Nike. But in my opinion, it doesn't live up to this, right? But when I go back and look, the 1 has the vintage midsole to it. The 6 has a pocket on it. It's all green. It kind of, all his shoes kind of make sense. The only one, in my opinion, that kind of just looks a little bit different because of the Oilers is the Jordan 4. When you line up all his shoes together, to me, it makes sense, including the 270. This is why I feel like I will like this shoe maybe in hand for retail. That's the only way. This is the Jordan 1 Nigel Sylvester collaboration. It has that vintage effect to it. It's weathered. Now, this entire shoe is covered. It's like yellow. It looks pre-worn. It has actual scuff marks on it as well. And the outsole actually has like an aged effect, but I've worn mine so many times that the white is almost gone. It's only right here. And you know what? I hated this shoe so much when it came out. When it came out, I hated it. I went for it. It sold out immediately. Didn't get it. The thing is, when I went out one day with my wife, and I saw a Foot Locker or Foot Action employee rocking that pair. And it completely changed my whole aspect on it. My outlook on the shoe changed. So I think a month or two later, I copped these. So I copped these way last year, early last year. Of course, I paid resale for them, but I had some other stuff that I didn't want. Sold that one pair and got these. So that's the thing. So I'm not mad at the colorway, but you know, the vintage effect is so fire because you can wear this shoe a ton. I've worn this shoe so many times. I don't clean it. There's no point. It's meant to look dirty. It has that rugged effect. It has 3M on the inside. So, you know, it's a very well executed sneaker in my opinion. And I think the 270 is done well as well. So my question to you guys, are y'all copping these to wear them or are y'all copping to flip? Because you will be able to make money on it, but I don't know, something's telling me this shoe is gonna dip, and then later on when people start getting them, or when people start actually wearing them, whoever wants to wear them, and they put them on feet and they kill the outfit, I think the demand for this pair will go up. And another thing, what's coming after his 270? There's a rumored 3. As far as his Nike collaboration, this could be it. We don't know. So I don't know, man. I'm split with this sneaker. Something's telling me this one's gonna do well. Like, we know it's gonna sell out, but something's telling me this shoe is gonna do well. I feel like this shoe is gonna change a lot of people's minds. I don't think it's gonna have any effect on the regular GR colorways of the 270 at all, because they're not that great in my opinion. I don't know. And then the yellowed bubble is what I'm not a fan of. But here's the weird thing. Here's what's crazy about this shoe. I did see something saying, I saw a review saying that they had like a disclaimer about it, saying be careful, if basically the shoe gets wet, the paint comes off. So why even put the paint there in the first place? What's the point of putting a vintage effect midsole on it, and when you wear it you put a disclaimer and it gets wet? So just for that fact, man, I wouldn't pay resale for that shoe at all. Again, the Nigel has the same thing. The entire shoe is yellow, piss yellow. The midsole's piss yellow. You can wear these in the rain and everything. None of the paint comes off. So I don't get why they did that, but hopefully I do hit on this pair, because this is just one I have to see in person. I really am curious to see it in person. If I do not hit for retail tomorrow morning, it's a no-go for your boy. I entered a ton of raffles. We'll just have to wait and see what's happening, man. So comment down below. I just want to know what you guys think about the 270. How is it going to do in the future? Do you think people are going to go back and cop this pair? Do you think people are going to wear this pair? Do you think more people want to sell this pair? Me personally, I think more people want to sell it. The fact that this one might resell for the lowest out of all his collaborations, I think people are actually going to be willing to pay that resale price just to say they have something from Travis Scott's collection, or to complete their Travis Scott collection. Mine's is far from complete, and this is probably the farthest I'll ever get. Thank you guys for watching. Greatly appreciate it, man. We are working grinding every single day, and I appreciate everybody coming through, watching the channel, subscribing. It means a lot to you, boy. And we are out of here.